So after Plush, an Interstate Love Song, this is the next one on the list, because this is also, the comment section telling me to do this one. So thank you guys for the suggestion. Thank you guys for the comments, and thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you. This is Creep by the band Stone Temple Pilots. This is the third video I'm checking out, and so far it's 2 for 2. For my personal liking, I do like those other two songs, Plush and Interstate Love Song. Really good songs, because what Stone Temple Pilots kind of provides for me, it's a weird thing to say, but what they give me in a way, it's this variety in this these grunge rabbit holes that I'm diving into. Because for the last, let's say, week, I've almost only been recording reactions to, you guys see it spread out, but I've been going ham on these Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam songs, catching up to that, and then doing the music videos and the live performances, the MTV Unplugged performances, right? And which is nice. I do enjoy it. I like the whole grunge and alternative vibe, but what Stone Temple Pilots gives me is this variety to that, right? I get something different. I get something with more warmth, with more, it's cleaner. The guitars, for example, there's more melody in that. It's not always this, power chords and riffs and all that. It's just more, there's less grit to it. There's more warmth, is what I'm saying. And I appreciate something like that. While also being about important things in life and these interesting topics like love, for example. And this one, Creep, don't know what this is about. Could be, at first glance, you're thinking creep, it's about a creepy person, but it could also mean something different, like feeling like that, like you don't belong or something like that. So let's see which route they go, and support the original, support Stone Temple Pilots. This is not a substitute for the original. This is simply a reaction video. Please don't take this video down. Copyright people, copyright, lords, owners of the copyright stuff. If you guys are interested, there's a Patreon down below. A link is in the description, and I do requests there. But don't worry, you can still leave comments, and I'll probably check it out, like with this one. And there's unreleased videos on there as well, if you're interested, and access to the live streams, right? The link to this video, this original song that I'm checking out, is in the description. It's always done like that. So check the description if you want the link to this video, so you don't have to look it up. You could just go in the description. Let's go.
Forward yesterday makes me want to stay.
Forward yesterday?
What they said was real makes me want to steal. Living under house, guess I'm living out a mouse. All's I got is time, got the meaning just a rhyme. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause I like to steal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. I like to steal. I'm half the man I used to be.
Okay.
Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be. Feeling uninspired, think I'll start a fire. Everybody run, Bobby's got a gun. Think you're kinda neat, then she tells me I'm a creep. Friends don't Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. Take time with a wounded hand, guess I like to steal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. I like to steal. I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be.
Beautiful.
Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. Take time with a wounded hand, guess I like to steal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. I like to steal. I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be.
All right. So there's certain things that lyric wise. Well, let me first talk about the chorus because this chorus hits. This is a fantastic chorus. Let me just run it back and play that chorus. Yeah, perfect. I hit it perfect on the mark.
Here, I like to steal. I'm half the man I used.
This chorus hits. What's interesting too is the panning. So this is technical perspective on the mixing and the decision made here. So when the chorus starts, when he starts with "I'm half the man I used to be," which is also powerful, like a deep lyric, which we'll get to in a second, the meaning behind this, what I think it is. If you're listening to the verses and the pre-chorus, right? The mix, the plugins or filters on the vocals are different than when the chorus hits. It's more clear. There's more clarity in it. But then the chorus hits, and it's almost like there's a little bit of distortion in there and a little bit of reverb. Also, you have a more how do you explain it? The backing vocals here are higher. Like it almost switches to grunge in the chorus. I like that, but still keeping the melody, the melodic. And the backing vocals, well, they're not backing vocals. It's just other vocals are only in the right ear, so they pan that to the right ear. interesting too because there's a contrast here because the verses are acoustic. Even there's no solo, it's just acoustic. But then when the chorus hits, it's more grunge-esque. It's more gritty, right? It's a very melancholic song. It's a sad undertone this one has. So he's talking about a literal lyric that I remember is he said feeling uninspired. That's one of the lyrics. The one that keeps repeating, take time with a wounded hand because I like to heal, and then take time with a wounded hand because I like to steal, is also interesting because it makes me think, is the hand wounded because you stole? Huh? And then he's talking about an issue with his personality because he's doing the wrong things and he knows it's wrong and that's why he needs to heal. But it also kind of gives you this understanding of, the hand is symbolic, I guess. You need to take time to heal, basically, and not in a literal sense, perhaps, more in an emotional sense. The healing process takes a while. If you're going through, a grieving period or a breakup or whatever it is you're going through, you're dealing with certain things. It takes time to get better. You need to take time. He also says in the beginning, I have all the time in the world, or something like that. He's talking about he has all the time. So I guess he's, in a way, saying that that he's going through the healing process right now. I'm thinking. So this whole creep concept, right? Because in the song, he says that Scott Weiland says that he is called a creep by somebody, by her, or somebody said he's a creep. So I think a creep is somebody who doesn't belong to society, who's out of place, who maybe, out of place, broken, right? And you could relate that. The vibe I'm getting here is like depression, like you're in a rut, especially with that line, feeling uninspired, which I think everybody listening to, and myself included, can relate to. There's talk about doubting yourself, which is usually also goes hand in hand. And then I'm thinking this is also about self-destructive behavior, perhaps addiction is what I'm saying. So, yeah. All in all, it's a very self-reflecting song with very nice acoustic elements, very melodic as well, but then going into this really almost mesmerizing chorus, very more gritty and heavy. And I've liked that switch because I was not expecting that chorus to hit like that. So far, we're 3 for 3. And this is the favorite one for me. This one is my favorite one up until now. Try to change my mind. Nah, you probably don't want it. It's subjective too. If you like Plush more, then you like Plush more. I'm just saying I prefer this one over the other ones, but it's very close because I do like both the other ones. So I'll see you guys on the next one and let me know what is next, okay? And I'll get to it.